And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. We've got Patrick Williams. Gary Trent is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Jaren Jackson. And it's Murphy in at power forward. Now here's Doncic. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Here's James. George outside. This one for three. The shot's good on the assist by James. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Doncic's shot is good.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
James passes to Whiteside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Good on the second one.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Doncic finds Trent. Buries it from three.
Loves shooting it from deep. Gary Trent Jr. with solid three-point numbers.
Doncic against James. George outside. There's the triple. He drops it from range. George has got 6. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Pass to Jackson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
The first free throw is good.
He's already a skilled defender. But recently, Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
And so Jackson nails both of them. So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
George for three, and again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
I like how Paul George comes off the screen under control, right up into his shooting motion. Smooth.
James against Doncic. Jackson with a screen on James. Doncic, no good. Portland leading. George outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Whiteside with a screen on Williams. 6 to shoot. For three, George. Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing, they found the open man. really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Bataze's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Both good from the line that time. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now, here is James. Last game, he had 34 points. George outside. Over Williams. George, his shot is good. George has got 11 points.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Trent against Whiteside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
That's good from Trent. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, BA. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
And the Blazers making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. And here's Simons outside. Sinks it from distance.
Quick little pull-up right there. I like seeing Simons stop on a dime like this.
Now Trent, give him 8. And that one good. 10 points for him.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Now here is James. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. To the paint. And the powerful one-handed slam.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Batum outside. Down low. And James gets it to go. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Murphy from deep. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Portland has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Doncic against James. George outside from deep 3-point range. He can't get that one to fall. The Clippers go the other way with it. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
If you don't have that one guy who gets you 10-plus boards every night, you just have to send more guys to the glass.
The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Simons. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Murphy. Now here's Trent. The 3-ball. Murphy's shot is good.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here is James. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Here's George. Some solid defense from Williams.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Doncic outside. Pass to Murphy. Now Williams. Trent outside. Batase with a screen. And it's Trent penetrating. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Powell, he's checked in for Paul George. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Harris is checked in for Williams. Goes up off the inbound. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Trent's got 12 points.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
James passes to Simons. Dedmon a screen from downtown. And it's Simons missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Trent against Simons. Trent right side. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Nick Batum.
Love the determination from Gary. It's why he gets these whistles.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
That one misses. And we talk a lot about momentum heading into the postseason. But then you see teams resting their players, willing to take a few losses, Smitty.
Well, B.A., the reason why is you have veteran stars who know how to win in the playoffs. Health tends to be your #1 concern for those guys. But for young upstarts, momentum can make the difference, especially in that first series.
And he sinks the second.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Here's McConnell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate, and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Shamet, he's checked in for Los Angeles. It's Powell on the wing, hounded by Harris. Here's Powell. And in the game with Boston, he did not play well. Shot clock at 6. Here's Suggs, who poked away. Outside Burks. It's Powell, high post. Back to Burks. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Suggs. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Shamet. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Clippers lead by 2.
The coaching staff encourages Shamet to take these shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Powell outside. Powell sets a screen. Powell passes to Powell with the 7-footer. And the jumper is on the mark.
This is where Powell has really improved, handling the ball in the pick-and-roll situation and making passes in traffic.
Pass to Harris. Fires the 3. Powell pulls it in. And here's McConnell. On the wing, Burks. 3-pointer. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Now it's a 3-point Portland lead.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Harris. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Burks against Harris. Now here's McConnell. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. It's Powell on the wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Murphy. Three-pointer off the mark. Powell with it. Pass to Dedmon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
First free throw is good. Good on both.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Here's Suggs. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And the Clippers miss again. Portland leading. Right side Burks. He's off on that one. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Pass to Batase. Here's Suggs. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
When trading Shamet for Tobias Harris, the Sixers feared they were giving up a great three-point shooter, and they were right.
Now here's Burks. 5 points in the game. It's Powell on the wing. Powell sets a screen. Unloads from 13. Powell's shot is off. Here's Suggs. Powell covers. Here's Suggs. From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Portland Trail Blazers, hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
Portland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. On the floor for the Clippers, Patrick Williams out there with Jackson. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Trent in a 2-guard. Now here's Simons. He's coming off a 19-point game against Boston.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Here's Williams, trailing by 2. gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Simons outside. It's George on the wing. That three's off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Harris outside. Trent on the wing. All alone. And the Clippers again with a bucket.
This is what makes Gary Trent Jr. such an important player. His ability to get hot in a hurry.
James passes to Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Harris outside. Jackson with a screen on George. Pass to Jackson. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple. And now a 5-point Clipper lead.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's James. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
No one can make headlines like LeBron. There was a ton of buzz when he talked about teaming up with his son in the NBA someday.
You know, whether it happens or not, I think everyone would like to see LeBron and his son play together, Smitty.
BA, I think it will be one of the coolest things to take place in the league. We've seen it in other sports, but for it to happen in the NBA, it would be awesome.
That one misses.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Batum finds George. Now Whiteside, guarded by Trent. To end the run, and there's the nice layup by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 5 now.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day one of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
They're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
The first one falls. Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum most of that season, and Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Doncic outside. And the 3 off target.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The 3, James. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
It was an all-out effort on defense. I mean, they stepped up for one another and helped each other out so well on this end.
I love the communication, love the hustle. They came up with big stops all night.
Timeout called, Portland. All right, we look at our 2K leaderboard for assist. Numbers from the past month of play. 5th on the list, Luka Doncic.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Now, here is James. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Trent, the pass to Doncic. Williams, a screen on James. Outside, Williams. For three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. George outside. There's a screen by Whiteside. George passes to Whiteside. Clock at 6. Here's James. Portland, no good that time either. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Harris finds Williams. Now Doncic. 14 points for him last game against Orlando.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort. His second make from beyond the arc this quarter after hitting none in the first.
Up top, George. Pounded by Harris. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And here's Doncic outside, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much, a lot of times the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
James passes to George. Let's go with a 3. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Jackson with a screen on Simons. Trent. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Nick Batum. Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
NBA, I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Now here's George. He's got 14. Up top, Whiteside. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Trent. Jackson with it. Now Whiteside defending. Trent up top. The 3 is up. Nails it from 3. Trent's got 23 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Here's George. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Williams. Jackson with a screen on Batum. Williams against Whiteside. Trent with it. James brings the double team. Jackson gets the bucket.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
The Trailblazers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. There's Simons with a 3. And the ball out of play. The Clippers will have it. And how about we check the numbers for Luka Doncic? And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Jackson outside. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Converting around the rim is just effortless for Jackson. He could play on my team any day.
Harris against George. Inside. Here's Whiteside. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Portland has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Portland calls timeout. Boy, that Lillard-McCollum combination, Smitty. You think it was time to break them up?
You know, I think both were getting a little older. Defensively, their size was a bit of an issue, but I love this scoring duo. They were incredible, BA. Some great memories in Rip City for Dame and CJ.
So Portland ends up going with a new group, and a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Batase's checked in for Williams. Murphy comes in for Harris. Suggs is checked in for Trent, and it's Shamet in for Luka Doncic. Outside Burks. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. McConnell from outside. The rebound by Jackson.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Batase. Here's Shamet. 11 points for him last game against Orlando.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
Well, the Trailblazers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Powell passes to Burks. McConnell outside. Burks goes in. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Pass to Murphy from the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Burks. A good-looking shot from the wing. Burks has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Here's Shamet. That one a little long.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Now here's Powell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Lets it go from 11. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Whether it's on the ball or off, Jaren Jackson has shown great awareness and timing as a shot blocker.
The Clippers' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Here's Suggs. Back to Shamet. Fires from deep. The rebound by Burks. Portland's shooting at about 44% so far. McConnell outside. Pass to Powell. Fires for 3. Can't get it to drop.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And so here's Portland. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Powell passes to Dedmon. It's stolen. The 3 from Suggs. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Dedmon's got his 6th rebound on the night. Powell for 3, gets the 3 ball to go. Powell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
Pass to Murphy. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends. This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Suggs. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. And the Trailblazers going the other way now. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
Here's Powell. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McConnell. Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. Portland on D. They trail by 14. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Suggs. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Dedmon's got rebound number 8 now. Powell outside. The 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Los Angeles. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And if your team is right in the middle of that pack, how does that affect your mindset as a player?
Well, being in the middle means you're good, but not great. And that probably does bother some guys mentally.
I trust Kenny on that. He knows a lot about being good, but not great.
No, I'm only in the middle of pictures, brother.
And now switching gears to our featured game, a phenomenal first half. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Portland's shooting 41% in this game. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Paul George. And it's Simons in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Knocks down the triple. Simons has got 11 points.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Trent against Simons. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
That free throw misses.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around scorer.
And he's good on the second. And here's James. Simons outside. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And Portland has possession. Trent outside. Over Simons. And the basket by Trent. Trent's got 26.
If you're the defense, you must read your scouting report. Gary Trent Jr. is a threat to burn you.
Simons passes to James. The shot's good.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 10. Trent from long range. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. James passes to George. Whiteside with a screen on Williams. George for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. Trent on the wing. Jack's up a 3. The rebound by Whiteside. Portland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Trent against Simons. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. James against Doncic. Oh, hammer it home!
That hurt. And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Jackson outside. Pass to Williams. From outside, off the mark. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. George passes to James. Back to George. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doncic with it. He has 7. Outside, Williams. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Rejected by George.
Not going to be Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender. We just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Trent. Launches a 3. Paul George pulls down the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
There's Simons with a 3. And they recover it. James, right side. Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Pass to Williams. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Tries the spin move. Batum sets a screen. George outside. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. To the paint. It's tipped. Launches it. Rebound by the Clippers. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Whiteside with it. Guarded now by Williams. James against Doncic. And here's Simons outside. Here's Whiteside. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Williams. Doncic outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. That shot missing. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control.
Now here's George. 19 points in the game. 6 to shoot to the inside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Harris is checked in. The Clippers in the lead. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I think Simons wanted the whistle. He goes inside and makes havoc.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Norman Powell, he's checked in for James. Now here's Harris. 6 points for him. Got a piece of it. Simons outside. From 8 feet away. And George gets it to go on the assist by Simons. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Jackson on the wing. Shot to end the cold streak. Batum pulls it in. Portland trailing here. It's George on the wing. Simons outside. This for the tie! Gets the 3 to fall. Simons got 15.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
So for the Blazers, Dedmon's checked in for Batum, and it's McConnell in for Simons. Here's Suggs. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Portland grabs the miss. George passes to McConnell. Back to George for the lead. Rebounded by Suggs.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's Murphy. Harris passes to Doncic. Jackson with a screen on McConnell. From deep, here's Doncic. And it's Portland with a rebound. Powell's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Dedmon, high post. Pass to George. Shoots. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Now Harris, looking to end the drought. Kicks it to Doncic. 4-3. Paul George pulls it in. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Powell outside. For the lead. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. For the Trailblazers, James comes in for Powell, and it's Burks in for George. Shamet, he's checked in for the Clippers. Pass to Suggs. Back to Shamet. Takes a 3. The rebound by Burks. Portland leading. Now McConnell. James outside. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one, but don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
You know, at this point, I think we can call LeBron James timeless. The seasons change, but his game stays strong. He's a rare talent.
Here's Suggs. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Jackson with a screen on James. Shot to stop the run. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
And the Trailblazers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Dedmon a screen. James goes in. Another shot. Dedmon, good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
Pass to Harris. Jackson with it. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Shooting 1. Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Simons is checked in for Portland. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Williams is checked in. Now here is James. 10 points for him. Double team on James. Powell for 3. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now, here is James. Dedmon a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Williams grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Suggs. Oh, deflected. Simons with a steal. Now here's Burks. He has 7. James outside. Lets it go from 11. Dedmon. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And above the rim finisher, Dedmon gets most of his points right at the rack.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Murphy. There's the 3. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. Inside. Edmond, the pass to Burks. 5 to shoot. Here's James. The shot comes out. And Los Angeles the other way now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Murphy. Here's Suggs. Powell covers. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Here's Suggs. Jackson with a screen on Powell. Three-pointer, no good. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Clippers on top, up 2. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. We've got Patrick Williams. Luka Doncic is out there with Jalen Suggs. Then it's Jackson, and it's Trent in at the 3. Doncic, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Doncic against Simons. Up and over Doncic. And it's Simons missing. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Suggs. Shoots over Simons. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And the Trailblazers shooting just 42% so far in the game. There's a screen by Whiteside. George passes to Whiteside. Stolen by Jackson. Doncic on the wing. George defending. Looking to get it going. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Knocks it loose. Simons outside. Right wing. Fires for 3. Offensive board to tie it up. Whiteside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they're able to recover. Wow, it's good.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Now here's Doncic. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds now.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Clippers on the break. The 3 from Suggs. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
George against Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 23 points.
Capable of flat out torching you. Once PG-13 gets into a groove, watch out.
Suggs with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timeout called. Portland. One guy who's been getting it done is Gary Trent.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told the squad, run when you have the chance. We can't score all of our points in the half court. Push the rock. Let's see if they listen to Coach. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Trent against George. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Simons outside. Back to Batum. Three-pointer.
Excellent read on defense from Patrick Williams.
Pass to Suggs. Now Jackson. Five on the clock. Down low. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. On the wing, Simons. Here's Batum. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Williams. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Doncic against Simons. Now here's Doncic. Defense is right there.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Pass to Powell. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
In attack mode, Whiteside drawing the foul, still able to complete the play.
The Clippers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. And here's Doncic. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Simons passes to George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And he makes a first.
Such an explosive talent. Anthony Simons can carry your offense in stretches when you need that.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Suggs. Kicks it out to Jackson. Stolen by Whiteside. Powell outside. To take the lead. Drills it from deep. Batum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Reliable shooting for Batum at the arc. Having offensive options you can count on is so important.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And the Clippers making a change here. Murphy's checked in. Now here's Jackson. Williams finds Jackson. Doncic with it. He's covered by Simons. Jackson with a screen on Simons. Doncic, good.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Doncic against Simons. Whiteside with a screen on Williams. From 9 feet. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Pass to Murphy. Now Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his second season when he went down with a bad injury.
Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. James is checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. the size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
Now, here is James. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Trent with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. George with a steal. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jackson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And the Clippers making a change here. Baisley's checked in.
Few things get better as they age, especially in sports. Paul George is right up there with this all-around game.
And he drops the first. And again, Smitty, Paul George continues to impress.
BA, what impresses me the most is that he's still competing at the highest level, looking almost as good as he was when he was an all-star with the Pacers.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Doncic passes to Trent. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. Trent's got 31 points.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Batum with a screen on Williams. George against Williams. Fires the three. Nice shot by George. George has got 28 points for the game.
How about his aggressiveness from three? He caught fire in the first half. Now hits his second one since the break. He's a bad, bad man.
Baisley in the post. Whiteside on him. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his third foul of the game. Harris is checked in for Baisley. Now here's Trent. Williams a screen on Powell. Trent the pass to Williams. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Here's James. They get it back.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate. Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
For three, James. Murphy pulls it in.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Doncic finds Williams. Out to Harris. The three. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game. Suggs is checked in for Los Angeles. Portland trailing here. Here's James. Powell outside. Floats one up. They get it back. Goes back up. Can't get the layup. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Now Doncic. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. Simons is checked in for Portland. Here's Suggs. Here's Harris. Rejected by George. Simons passes to James. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Tipped away. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Batum to take the lead. Whiteside. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Getting involved when it counts. Whiteside getting it done.
Here's Murphy. Harris, a screen on Batum. Harris outside. Poke loose.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Now, here is James. From the arc. Goes back up. Counted, and the foul. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
The activity of Whiteside, if he plays with consistent energy, the sky's the limit.
And there's the cherry on top. Excellent trip up the floor to build out this lead.
Here's Suggs. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. To stop the run, here's Doncic. Rejected by James.
Great positioning by LeBron and timing on that block shot.
Simons finds George from downtown. And they'll get another chance. Simons outside. Tries again. And the shot goes down. And it's a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
The indestructible one. LeBron brushing off contact with an easy deuce.
Pass to Murphy. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 1:03 left in the fourth. George outside. Down low. Here's Whiteside. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Now here's Doncic. Drives to the hoop. Out to Harris. Harris on the wing. Over George. Batum pulls it in. Pass to James. Whiteside with a screen on Doncic. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from James. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. Out to Harris. Trying to get back on track. Buries it from 3.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
James against Doncic. And here's James. So it's Portland picking up the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Come back and see us again.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage.